Welcome back to the Craig Carton Show. Turan, I'm watching basketball last night, and one of the worst things timing-wise of this, right, is that, night one, you had the great doubleheader, double overtime game, right, Houston, Oklahoma City. Last night, my Knicks actually used their bench, went 11 deep in beating the Cavs, a team they didn't beat a single time in the regular season last year, and that was without Hart and without Mitchell Robinson, of course. Cavs were without one of their best players.
Garland was out,
Darius Garland, who's a phenomenal player, was out too, so that kind of evened itself out. But the Garden was electric last night. Yep. Your Sixers get a ridiculous performance from your rookie.
Yeah, VJ Edgecombe, third most ever.
30-plus point. Like, what do we – so they beat the Celtics by one. Joel Embiid looks like me trying to play basketball, but that was a great game last night. Yeah. And then you had the premiere of Cooper Flagg, who was a big donut last night. 0 points in the first half. Wound up with 10 for the game. They get blown out. And for a 48-minute little a piece of history, Wemby looks like the greatest basketball player of all time. In between the leg handles, from 30 feet out, dunks, blocks, everything. Rebounds, made Anthony Davis look like he was slow and old.
Yeah, like a child. He's little.
It was like this great night of basketball last night. And I came in today prepared to Wemby and Cooper Flagg. He's got to get out of those New Balance sneakers. They're holding him back. Go scoreless in the first half.
Right.
And then 2 hours ago, we get the news that Chauncey Billups arrested at 6 o'clock in the morning out of Portland, Oregon. We get the news that Terry Rozier arrested in Orlando, I think it was.
At the team hotel,
because that's where the Heat are getting ready to play the Magic at the team hotel at 6 o'clock in the morning. And their people are all pissed off like, why didn't you just tell us to turn ourselves in? Because the FBI loves the perp walk. I got it too. The FBI, when you're a celebrity or well-known, they want you to be embarrassed. They want you in handcuffs on camera. They want to do that to you for a lot of different reasons. And any one of these guys could have turned themselves into local authorities and been processed and arraigned and all that stuff. But no. At 6 a.m., we got to go to the team hotel and perp walk your ass out of the hotel because we want to make a point. And the point is, we got you. They do not lose a lot of cases.
No.
They do not. They're like 99%. Once they get you, they got you. Plea bargains count as guilty pleas as well. But once they get you, they got you. Here's the problem, though. The problem now is how commentators react to this. Whether it's ESPN or Fox or CBS or NBC, whatever network you're on, whether it's us here, at Sports Grid or Red Seat and all that stuff, because it's going to be very interesting. Like, I don't get paid to go talk to the NBA Symposium. I don't get paid to do this Sunday morning show that I've done for 5 years called Hello, My Name is Craig. And the reality is that you have a lot of commentators and broadcasters and hosts who get paid a lot of money to promote parlays, to promote prop wagers. They're the two largest wagers made that benefit the casinos and the sports books. So for people to come out today, and I was very interested to see how other networks would handle it, and they did not handle it well.
No.
ESPN blew it off for the first 35 minutes of the shows that were on live as the story was breaking. But how do you go from being critical of Terry Rozier or Chauncey Billups in this case, or commenting on the current state of gambling in professional sports, when 5 minutes later, I'm going to see a commercial in which you're encouraging me to wager on professional sports. And more specifically, you're giving me your best parlay bet or your best prop bet. So it's interesting how you're in bed with these people. You're being paid by those people, and now you're going to wax poetically and have some moral superiority over what guys like Billups is accused of doing and what Terry Rozier has been accused of doing. They get their day in court as well. The difference here between Rozier's case and Billups' case, as I understand it, is that Chauncey Billups was involved in a rigged poker game.
Yes.
I have played in these games. You should never play in a poker game where they use an electric shuffler.
Yeah.
Because you can rig those shufflers. Casinos have been accused of rigging those shufflers to guarantee that you as the player lose. Or in a poker game, if I know what everybody's got, then I can just call you and go, hey, you've got the best hand, bet it. or that guy's got a bad hand, bet against it, that kind of stuff, right? So that's what Chauncey Billups is allegedly involved in, illegal poker games where the games were rigged.
Yes.
And then he was getting a payoff to bring people in to wager in a rigged game. That I don't care about that as much. It's bad. He'll go to prison for it if he's found guilty. But that's not fixing basketball games. The biggest fear we have with legalized gambling is the integrity of the sports that we love. It's why I go crazy when the Kansas City Chiefs get the benefit of bad calls, or when the NFL invents calls to support a specific team. We see it. It happens. And the reason I'm so bothered by it, as I said the other day on the show, is because American people have a lot of their hard-earned money wagered on the outcome of games. And if the games are not going to be decided honestly, I need to know that so I don't wager on the outcome of a game that is not being decided honestly. This is the only issue that keeps Adam Silver, Gary Bettman, Rob Manfred, and Roger Goodell awake at night. The integrity of the outcome of their sport. And they can't have it both ways. And they want it both ways. They want us to feel and know that they are the highest level of integrity when it comes to the outcome of their sport. But in the same breath, they take hundreds of millions of dollars from the sports books and promote the exact type of wager that a player can control. The other part of this, from a player standpoint, and what I cautioned all the rookies about, was the plane rides. Guys on a plane playing games like hearts or spades, or in the South it's called bourrée, for significant amounts of money. It's the whole Gilbert Arenas story. Why did Gilbert pull a gun on a teammate? It was Crittenden, I think it was. Because he didn't pay him the money he owed him from a card game on the plane.
And it was north of six figures. He wanted his money.
Real. So gambling is a byproduct and a fabric of all sports because of all the downtime guys have. Whether it's baseball guys in the locker room, NBA guys on a plane, NFL guys in a hotel room the night before. Gambling is an intrinsic part of the lifestyle of a professional athlete. And you expect young, immature multimillionaires to not do what they've always done, to not tell their best friend, hey, Billy's not playing tonight. He twisted an ankle. Nobody knows about it. There's no way to avoid it. I don't think you should embrace it. But this type of story is unavoidable for the rest of time.